Hello there, UK here again. I'm sorry about the way that the last video ended. I'm going to start again from where we left off now. The laundry's still waiting to be hung. Okay, so I think we just about got down to the raised bed, and I was about to show you that. So here we go, we've got, right, look at this higgledy-piggledy mess of tomatoes, but some are going orangey red, so that's a good sign. But if you'll notice, there are stacks of tomatoes on the vines, but look how they all started leaning over now. I've just read on the internet that you can actually lay them down on the bed or what have you, but because of there being other things in, like leeks and what have you, I don't want them to push down on any other things that are in the bed. So I've kind of tied them together in these loose and wigwammy kind of shapes, and obviously I don't know anything about pinching out because they've just grown in their own weird way, but they're growing, and that's all that matters really, isn't it? So these look like they're going to be the first to harvest. They're orange at the moment, so another few days hopefully they can be harvested. It's a nice vine, isn't it? I'm waiting to see if these are weeds or something. I don't actually know what they are. I don't think I planted them anyway. Right, carrots, there's some more carrots here. Ooh, look at that. That's slime. That is gross. Ugh, it's nature I suppose though, isn't it? It looks like some slug disintegrated there or something there. Right, so there's some parsnips over there. The leeks are doing fine here. The French beans, dwarf French beans, which I've only had one bean off so far. One, not French beans, what are they? Runner beans or something. Dwarf runner beans. Devastated, really. Ah, here we go. Got another one growing. That's rather good. What's here? Patty pan. Oh yeah, look at this. I am so excited. I mean, that's an unusual shape. I haven't seen. I've seen some in another shape, the butternut squash. That looks more like a melon or something, doesn't it? But anyway, it's a squash. So I thought that was rather cool when I came over here the other day and saw that. Underneath here, what's happening? Lots of little patty pan squash. Lots and lots of little ones. Wow! Oh, I've just seen a massive one. Okay, I'm going around the other side because I can't get to it. And I've left my knife at the other end of the garden as well, so hello, Belle. So I'm just going to nip back up to the other end of the garden to get the knife. I never said I was organised, did I? Okay. Hello, baby. Yeah, what we're going to do now, we're going to go and see where this patty pan squash is. Right. I'll show you some patty pan squash. Let me just have a look in these two little ones, see if there's anything. They're tinies. Teenies, tinies. Okay, right. How am I going to get round there? Let's try going back round this way. Okay. Try and clamber through this jungle of squash leaves. Ooh. I didn't really know how squash grew, so that's my excuse. Oh, look at these. That vine is fabulous, isn't it? I've just noticed something. Of the squash. Oh, that one's gone nasty and brown there. This one. That is good. Okay. I don't think there's any more to be harvested at the moment from there, so just take the flower off. I'm well happy with that. I'm going to be dehydrating some more foods later from the garden. And how cute! That's such a lovely shake as well. And hopefully it's not brown on the inside. Right, now we've done that side of the garden. We're going to go this side now, Belle. Okay. Right, so you'll notice, perhaps you'll notice, I don't know. I'm sure you're not as obsessed with my garden as I am. I've taken out some of the cane supports. That is because some of these Monge 2 just dying off and getting brown look. So not great. But I've had so many. I don't know, can't even think how many I've had. Must have had hundreds of Monge 2. Harvested them. So I'm very happy. And next year I'll probably plant even more. Well, we know what Bella wants, don't we? Do you want to pee? Yes. Okay. She's got into this habit of wanting to go inside to eat her Monge 2. I suppose that's the dignified way. You want me to open the door? Okay. Okay, babe. Go on then. Yep. Right. Just pop those down a minute. Sorry for all these interruptions. It's very sporadic, isn't it? Yeah, we're going to go over here, weren't we? I think there are some more Monge 2 to harvest. Let's have a look, I think. Yeah, it's hard for me to get down lower without getting out of breath, and then but I try, because I don't want any of the food to be wasted, of course. But these really are coming to the end now. So, oh, look, that. You're a horrible snail. Yes, you are. Ooh. And then I don't throw them into anybody's garden. They have a cemetery at the back of the house. I don't throw them over there either, but there's a wall separating us with lots of wildlife and birds and what have you, and they sort of sweep down and eat all the snails I chuck onto the wall. Right, so got a few more Monge 2. But really I want this out, to be honest. I want, when it's stopped giving all that it's going to give, which I think will only be in the next week or two, possibly, then I'm going to try and take, well, I'm definitely going to take it, not try, definitely take this structure out and start thinking about some other raised beds or what have you, or a big compost heap there or something. So I think that would be a good use of space, and then next year I'm going to grow the peas and Monge 2 in a structure similar to this, but inside a raised bed, so that I can fit more, so that there isn't the weeds. I mean, look at all of that at the bottom. I originally, not knowing anything about how vegetables grow really, or not really thinking about it anyway, originally planted lettuce down there in the middle, which I could never reach, and weeds just grew all over the place. And in the other beds, as you know, there's, if you'll have watched the other videos, there's very little problem with weeds, just a handful of weeds all summer. So I think that's definitely the way that I'm going to continue to grow things in raised beds. Anyway, I'm going to end this video now, because I'm going to do one last one that will take in this side of the garden and what's growing in it. So, oops, sorry. Thanks for joining me.